match here. Very big game. Winner is guaranteed top 3 and 1 match away from coming to the LAN finals.
Yeah, and Monkey Business was waiting for Empire to finish their D2CL game.
So they've been able to sit back, you know, relax.
So the game started late.
Study them a bit.
Yeah, and in the few games I saw Lich being really successful, so Monkey Business decides that no Lich for no fear. It's one of their heroes that they always go to pair with Resolution on the offlane, Beastmaster, or any offlaners that they just want to secure the early game for him.
So based on recent results, Monkey Business has looked quite a bit stronger. They had a good showing at MLG. Do you think they're heavy favorites versus Empire, or do you view this as more of like a 50-50 type matchup?
I think Monkey Business is definitely favorites, but it's not by any means a huge margin of a favorite. It's like they have a slight edge, I think.
Okay, like 55-45 or 60-40?
60-40, I think.
All right, well, let's see if that's the case, guys. Game 1's underway. It's a best of 3. Summit for Europe continues now. So, as you mentioned, Winter, very interesting Lich ban, but it makes a lot of sense when you look at the past series. And other than that, Darkseer probably the most unusual hero not to get banned first phase. The other hero that's been ignored is, of course, Mr. Ember Spirit. And he's going to slip through.
Yeah, for Empire it's no surprise though, because they actually don't pick the hero that much, and they always like to go for the Slada, TA, Slada, SFs, or the minus armor with the Darkseer Iron Shell on Slada.
TA feels like a great pick here.
Yep, it's banned, that's why. Monkey Business felt the same. They didn't want to give Empire too much minus armor on the dire side. Whereas Monkey Business is going to be focusing a lot of efforts in stacking, since they have the Radiant Shadowfiend. Stacking and making sure they keep the Shadowfiend safe. So they remove TA and Queen of Pain heroes that might be threatening to the SF in the lane as well.
Do you know, is No Fear taken over as like the captain for the team instead of Yoku, or is he just doing the drafting?
He's always drafting though since he joined.
Yeah,
so.
I'm curious if like, because now Yoku's the mid, and I know some players have said that it's a bit harder to call than see the game when you have to focus on your laning mechanics as much.
Yeah, I think captains are usually the support players, because they are watching the whole game, and you are actually not needed to focus on your hero that much. I'm not saying that you don't need to focus on your hero, because sometimes you do, like when you're playing Rubik.
Yeah.
But you have less focus on less strain basically on your own hero, so you can actually look at the game as a big picture, so you can make the call.
You can play an optimal support without having to like max out your brain power, basically.
It's distracting because it's very difficult to play, like for example, if you're playing a hero like Meepo and captaining a team, good luck with that.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I guess No-Tail sort of the captain for his team, and
Nah, I think Fly is the captain. He's more of the captain.
Yeah, that's true.
Because he's
No-Tail's the one that yells.
you know why he's the
he's the face of the team, I guess you could say.
He's the face of the team, but the captain is the calm and collective guy.
And Fly is very calm, I must tell you. I admin one of their games at the Summit 2, I think it was, and you know, they'd have a huge team fight, like he'd just be, it kind of reminded me of S4. He was just very chill. Meanwhile, you've got No-Tail just screaming his head off. So, all right, draft continues now. Empire go for the Bane. Definitely one of the teams that prefer this hero.
Yep.
Great lockdown to interrupt the Requiem. Good setup for the Slardar Crush. A pretty straightforward pick, really. And, well, the question for Monkey Business is, what do they want? They already have their Shadow
You
Fiend.
say it's straightforward, but most of the teams will actually go for Y1 here with the Darkseer plus Slardar, and you have the same BKB lockdown against the SF. So, I mean, for the CIS teams, probably Bane would be something that they consider a lot. But we saw in certain games that Bane is actually a weak hero versus, for example, a Meepo like Monkey Business would run, because you are single target focus, and when you're up against Meepo, like, it's another single target focus. Wind Ranger, it's the combo Wind Ranger Slada.
It's also important to mention Empire was pretty late because they were finishing up their D2 CL match. So they have no reserve time, which is part of why we're seeing very quick picks from them.
Doesn't really matter though. They seem to already understand what they want from the start. They've been picking a very straightforward combination. Iron Shell on Slada, then you want to utilize the M damage with the Wind Ranger, then they pick the Bane for BKB lockdown versus Shadow Fiend. So everything seems very logical and understandable. For Monkey Business, we'll see whether they want to go for I guess no more Meepo, unless they want to run Brew on Moon Meander, which, have you ever seen him play the Brew, or is this exclusively for No-Tail because it's a micro hero?
I'm not sure. I'm guessing Moon can play Brew. He plays a lot of those like tempo controller teamfight specialists.
I feel like if they wanted to pick a Meepo against all this single target focus, I guess Slada is not exact. Slada and Iron Shell and Darkseer Vacuum Iron Shell is not exactly single target focus. But
do you think Meepo's actually a good pick here?
If they want Meepo, I guess they'll ban the Wyvern. So we'll see. Because
Slaughter Wind Ranger, that's a lot of just burst damage and lockdown
but
against the Meepos.
they have the Dazzle, right? So if they're focusing one Meepo, Dazzle can save that Meepo, and the rest of the Meepo will just wreck everyone.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yeah, probably
Well,
not.
definitely this team likes their Meepo. So.
Probably not Meepo, because they banned Undying. If they wanted Meepo, they would have more likely. But I guess it's their last pick, right? So they don't have to worry. So if they really wanted to pick the Wyvern, then Monkey Business wouldn't pick the Meepo.
Yeah, they're definitely not going for that first pick anti-mage we saw back in the qualifiers either.
BH, they want to ruin the SF in the early game because it's Radiant SF. You want to be able to run into the jungle. Wait, why are they actually going for BH instead of Night Stalker? Usually they would go for NS. Is there something that they want from BH this game that NS doesn't provide?
I guess more move speed.
Okay.
They're already so fast though.
I guess so. I guess they just want to be able to track and you get the extra goal for your team. But generally nowadays we see teams go for Night Stalker instead of BH.
Yeah.
They fulfill the same role.
And the silence would be really good against like a Brewmaster or Dazzle, so it is kind of odd to see them pass it up. But like you said, probably about the track gold.
It's all about the greed nowadays. Well, I guess Bounty Hunter is not that greedy, but
Yeah. It can be, because Monkey Business looked like a 5-man lineup potentially.
I speak for the tree.
And now the Prophet
Yeah,
for
so
Moon, so it is going to be the
I'd
Big
say-
Daddy Brew.
yeah, it's gonna be No-Tail and Brew, the micro hero. And
Oh, he's back to No-Tail. Okay. I prefer that name, but
why? No-Tail is much easier.
I know. I prefer No-Tail. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you.
You're just like ready to argue with me. You don't even know what you're arguing about. You're just like
I
starting by arguing, and then you're like, oh, let me make sure I have a good reason to continue arguing here. I don't? Okay, I'll find a new point soon.
I don't even think I've argued as much with my princess than with you.
Oh my goodness. All right, we're underway, guys. Game 1 of a best of 3. Empire versus Monkey Business. Resolution heading right down to the offlane is the Darkseer for Empire. Yoku will be your Wind Ranger mid. Aloha Dance playing that roaming bounty hunter. He is equipped with an Orb of Venom and double sentries. No fear will be the selfless support Bane and Silent on the Slaughter. As for your Radiant Squad Moon, he's made some big plays on the Prophet in recent weeks, and he'll be looking to do so again. Miracle, the Shadow Fiend, Crit, the Jakiro. Fly going to be captaining the team and handling the Dazzle, and that does leave No-Tail on the safe lane with a nice, delicious mango.
I got it.
That's
I know why the BH.
Why?
I know. I forgot about the Iron Shell and the BH.
Ah, yeah. That's a good point.
They can actually rack like a support like Dazzle with that. So maybe that's the reason why. I mean, you can do it with NS as well, but you're not invis, and you kind of want to force.
Might be a little tough though. They have 2 extra sentries on Fly, and I think, and there's 1 on Crit, so there's 3 sentries still. But we'll see how many get spent mid.
I wonder how are they gonna lane this though, because it's a BH roaming, right? You can potentially put pressure on the Prophet, on the safe lane with the Prophet +1, and Brewmaster is self-sufficient, so you don't really need a nanny to take care of him so much. So we'll see. Maybe the Jakiro would just pull bottom, Dazzle would help top. Not sure how they're gonna run this, so we'll see. I definitely think that they can pressure the Slaughter's lane a lot if they have the right heroes on top. Oh, mid lane. This guy is
Some
sad.
heavy harassment Miracle. Good job there, getting the auto attack off while fading. So
They don't
Miracle's
have a
walking
sentry.
right back in. He does have a support nearby. Heal comes out off the bat. Courier even won a piece of the action.
Oh, okay. That's the
That's a
reason
lot of
why.
harass.
That's the reason why the support wasn't in the lane. He was ferrying the south for the SF because they were worried the bounty will be sniping the courier.
Right, good job by Empire punishing that though. That's a lot of early harass.
And Jakiro is not going to be able to find the ward. This is really bad for him because they want to play the Jakiro as much as a greedy support. You want to just grab levels, pull until you get level 7. You have 4 liquid fire, and you want to be able to use that with the Prophet to take towers.
Well, Miracle even went for the passive early here, but he is getting punished in the CS department. We generally see Shadow Fiends nowadays more get the raise early on if they're trying to rush their bottle, but
Yeah, but he went
he goes for the stats.
He went for the Wraith Band, so when you go for Wraith Band, you go for the Necromastery.
Not getting much done. 2 CS through the first wave. Yoku with 7 and 3 already.
Yeah, but that was like thanks to the bounty, because how the early game panned out, they didn't have the sentry mid at the start because the support was like ferrying the south for Miracle. So he was actually under a lot of pressure in the first wave. That's the reason why he didn't get any CS in the first wave.
Yeah, definitely the power of these early pressure heroes. They're going to drop another sentry over
Oh.
near the lane.
This is really bad for bottom though because they can't devote this. Because Jakiro, in this sort of situation, Jakiro doesn't offer much. And you kind of have to just sap experience from the Brewmaster, which is a hero that needs the level 6 ASAP. So I think they might want to actually get the Desert. I think has another sentry. Oh yeah,
He's spent... no, he's got a new set. He just bought another one, I think.
yeah. I think they need to actually get this sentry to the bottom lane. It's really crucial for them to get it done ASAP. Like before minute 3, they need to be able to pull at bottom lane. This Darkseid is just getting way too much, and they're not getting much in return because they're not pulling.
Meanwhile, on the off lane, Moon already level 4 practically against the dual lane. He's getting a ton out of top.
Yep, because they chose to allocate the Bane at middle, and Bane at the lane doesn't do much against Prophet. So this is a really good scenario for the Prophet to actually get a lot out of the lane. He's level 4 now, so maybe we'll look to see him rotating out to help the other lanes push when there's an opportunity coming up.
Flywheel butt heads here with a low hard dance. Grabs the haste turn. Looks like he wants to go top.
So finally Dazzle comes top. It's like the similar to the Brute thing, right? But Monkey played.
No Fear's kind of low. Nice heal bomb here could cause trouble, but seems he'll just be leeching the experience for now while the Prophet TP's home.
So they're actually rotating the Dazzle after the Prophet has his levels. So maybe Prophet would just come back to the lane later or go jungle, I'm not sure. So they actually can get more experience out of all the heroes. Yep, he's going jungle. So they're going to free the lane for the Dazzle so he catches up in his levels department. And maybe Prophet with the next teleport can actually do something in the safe lane to try and kill the Darkseer or push the tower.
Not only is the Darkseer getting a lot, but all 3 of these cores are farming up a storm. 19 and 3 are your safe lane Slaughter. The Wind Ranger wrecking Shadow Fiend mid. 9 and 6 ahead on CS.
It's tough for him to gank the Wind Ranger if he has Power Shot though. He can always break the Sprout with Power Shot.
And then even your Darkseer offlane, as you mentioned, Resolution almost 5. So all of the lanes going excellently for Empire
that's why
already.
I say this is actually game losing though when they can't deward the ward with this sort of lineup. It's really bad for them. It's actually losing them the early game laning phase a lot. Like it's something that we don't say so much when how can you actually be possibly losing without losing kills, you know? But this is actually one of the few reasons why, because you can't pull and the Darkseid is getting way too much and you're on a support like Jakiro, which is so level dependent.
They don't really have the best kill potential here, unfortunately, Resolution.
They're losing by nothing happening, so it's pretty bad. Because Empire didn't have to do anything, but they're already getting a lead from the early laning phase. I mean, they did.
Well, they did the standard stuff. It's more that
they got the ward down, but I think it's still on Monkey business side that they needed to actually scout and deward it with the sentries, because they have a lot of sentries.
Where did he end up placing? Oh, he dropped another one mid.
Didn't they still have one more? They used it all?
I think they just dropped 2 more mid. These are both newer.
So
that's
now,
the new set.
So now they're sending crit top to actually regain levels, and Dazzle is stacking. I think this is actually much better. I don't think there's much they can do about the Darkseid anymore. He's actually just way too farm. And
oh, this is a good time to try to make a move on
no,
No-Tail.
Iron Shell.
Before, did No-Tail notice that there wasn't a new Ion Shell? Not sure he did. The clap comes through. Oh. Burning down. He's just able to get out of range. Close call, though.
That is still really, really good for them.
They force out the salve. He's got no mana now. Can't go for the combo, even with the mango.
Yes, mangoes for one spell at least.
Yeah, but only one. There's no clap bolt right now.
Unless he wants to go for arcane boots. Sometimes we see Brewmaster players go for arcanes on the safe lane just for the support. You can give mana to the support to actually help sustain the lane better. So look at the bounty. He's actually expecting the Brew to send a bottle or something to actually help him with the mana. So he was actually standing behind, waiting for the courier. But that was a nice idea from the bounty.
Didn't pan out, but no big deal. As Resolution dives past the wave, almost abusing the fact that they don't know where the bounty hunter is, so he can play even more aggressively.
This is really,
really 6-minute rune spawns.
Really,
another
really
rune grab by the BH. And Miracle, let's see if he even gets this top rune. Looks like he will at least. He's done a decent job of catching up, but still trailing the Wind Ranger by quite a margin. And I guess looking for the stacks.
And the problem here is like because Prophet is occupying the jungle, it doesn't feel like the Radiant Shadow Fiend will be getting like super a lot, like compared to normal situations where when you have an offlaner that doesn't use the jungle. So I see this as a negative side of having the Prophet jungling right now for them.
Yoku trying to take the man fight with Miracle, but the Ray's doing a little bit too much damage. Will be forced back
Yep,
I don't
arcane
know
boots.
if Aloha Dance actually scouted the stack.
He got arcane boots.
Oh, I think he did actually.
Oh, you mean which stack? This stack here?
Yeah, I think he saw it. I'm not sure though. Sleep
No,
on.
I don't think he saw because I was watching him. He didn't really go into that side, so I don't think he actually saw. So BH is gonna come from behind. They have split on Panda.
He's got to make sure he gets it off here, though. If that Bane... Actually, Bane is no mana right now. Barely splitting in the nick of time before Aloha Dance comes in. Now Yoku's going to be the guy who gets caught out here. The Wind Panda going to work, throwing up the Wind Ranger in the air and baiting out the whole duration of her Wind Run. Now she's going to be forced to use it. Still chasing. Boulder Toss. One more. Gets him. Will he get the kill? He's low. The clap comes out. Does bring Yoku down with him, but no fear the trade.
Worth. That was worth.
Kill for him. So he grabs the Brewmaster.
They forced so many heroes to rotate. They got the first blood, and they're gonna break middle with the liquid fire as well. That's why I mentioned he needed to get an arcane boot in this lane. That allowed him to actually do that. So that was a really good trade for Monkey Business. They needed that to get back on track, because without kills happening, they were actually behind in net worth by 1500 from the start of the game. So they really needed something to actually get them back on track. Now Prophet has level 6.
This is the time to do it, because Bounty Hunter's closing on level 6. Slardar up to 1500
no!
gold as Moon just burns down to the Ion Shell. Big Daddy arrives, though. He's got a dust available. He misses the clap, but he'll get the kill anyway.
No worries. They still got a kill. So he has a headdress early on.
Vlad's.
But I still think you go for dagger. Like, it's just an item to help him have some sort of regen in the laning phase. I don't think you skip the dagger by any means.
They have no other initiation, so you definitely don't skip the dagger here.
Yeah.
If they had someone else to start the fights, maybe you can get away with
Have
it.
you ever seen a panda skip dagger? Maybe for drums, like you go for phase drums.
Yeah, I've seen them not rush it for sure.
As in you go for what, Ags first or Vlads?
Yeah, not very often. If you have like other good initiation, I think it's okay, but Blink Clap is so strong as it is. Definitely you want the dagger.
Yep. So right now BH is going to do this ward,
He's too late.
but he's too late. Yep.
Well, at least he'll be able to prevent future
Let's see
stacks.
where
He
he
might get the courier.
Ah.
Gloves coming out. That will complete Miracle's treads.
This spot might be actually a little
Oh, I
away.
think he's got it, Winter.
Nah, he needs to.
Oh, got it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Quick double strike, and down it goes. Aloha Dance making the plays for the team.
They might just place a sentry now behind the tower instead of a sentry in the jungle.
Dire's structures
Because
Thinking there's a ward there, you
Yeah.
mean? Yeah. It's possible.
So right now we are going to see the Prophet coming into play, starting to take towers. They took one in the middle lane previously because of space created by No Tail's ultimate. Right now they're going to reclaim another tower. Brewmaster split is already up, so they can definitely go for another second tower here.
They're going to show Darkseer. Little do they know, though, that Slardar's got a fresh, shiny Blink Dagger, and that's with treads.
is under attack.
He's the most farmed hero on his team and looking to make a move. No track yet, though. The split online again, as you mentioned. The whole squad
SF
starting to
should be
group up.
SF should be joining bottom if they want to fight here.
He's really low on mana, though.
They have Arcane Boost. Okay, he just used it.
I don't...
Maybe with the rune, 10 minutes rune. Yeah, 10 minutes rune
Yeah.
he can go.
And, well,
Dire's middle tower
the saddest rune, but hey, a rune's a rune.
Yeah.
So he will be working on the mech, and with that, it seems like Monkey Business really want to just be 5-man and get the mech, use the brew split, and just...
I think
Try
you
to
get
bull
the
rush these
mech, you
towers.
wait for the mech plus the dagger on the brew, then you take a fight. You're extremely strong at that point of the game. This is the timing where I don't think Empire can actually fight very well.
Empire
against
don't
them.
have that much spam. They have Power Shot. That's it.
If they can only win the fight if they get a jump on Slada towards the Brewmaster and
And
you
kill him
you
before he
kill him,
splits,
but there's
yeah.
Dazzle, so I doubt it will happen unless Dazzle is somehow stunned or slapped by the Bane or the Shackle.
They do have Fiend Script now as well.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very crucial.
You like sleep the Dazzle, you grip the brew,
yeah, it's
focus
very
him down.
crucial for them to send someone to make
Or
sure.
you just kill him before he gets his blink. And that may be what they're looking for here. Slithering in, Blink Crush to start it off, but Dazzle in position, Fly. Should be able to get that Grave off, and he does do so, but it's a full duration Fiend Script. Yep. Doesn't matter. Gets the split off. Now the turnaround can come. They throw up the Bane, but it seems they may have just forced it out for free. They're even going to amp the Earth Panda.
They have to just get back. I think they did whatever.
So
necessary.
they've ended the 5-man for the next couple minutes.
2 minutes at least. Oh, the Cyclone.
Well, unless this kill happens. Hello, Bane.
Requiem.
Free Yule Scepter for Miracle. No, he gets slept. The Crush coming
Oh,
through, and
this
now
is
Miracle could
bad.
be in trouble. Raise, and then Chain stunned a bit. Power Shot pierces his heart. Down he goes. A 2 for nothing. Very
Wow.
good juggling there by Empire. But still, Monkey,
I'm
there's always a
surprised-
trade.
I'm surprised they took that fight though,
tower has fallen.
because they were actually having 2 heroes at top pushing tier 1. So at the maximum, they can only get 3 heroes at bottom, and they had no vision of how many Empire heroes were on the map. So they could have been 5, and there was actually 5 heroes at bottom. So that was actually quite surprising. They decided to go in that fight. I think they already did enough, like graving and making sure that the Brew didn't die, so he can actually get his dagger. That was already, for me, mission accomplished. But they overextended.
And all of a sudden, the Slardar threat is alive. Radiant Courier gonna respawn. Oh, mid lane. Aloha Dance. He's been found out by No-Tail and Moon. The Dust always at the ready. That will be enough for an easy takedown. And the Brew split still 1 minute away, so little breathing room for Empire. They have secured their Darkseer mech. Along with that, Wind Ranger grabs her point booster, so formulating her way towards an Ags.
SM is going to even the mech department soon. He's going to have his mech. So I don't see the Empire mech really giving them
They're
so
not
much
really
of an
ready to
advantage.
fight yet. It's still only a level 1 vacuum. They don't have a blink on Darkseer. Wind Ranger doesn't have Ags. And Empire definitely feel like they need a bit more time. Even Track not yet online.
Yeah. Imagine if they actually dewarded Monkey Business early. So the tempo would come a lot faster. Miracle's going to get Shackle here.
There's
Prophet's
a
going to come
focus
in.
fire, but he doesn't opt to use it.
He's just too tanky right now with the Dazzle around as well.
This is before the mech. Would have been a great time to kill him, but the rest of the team hanging around the Roche pit. They're going to go for a little smoke back. The line is drawn from Moon. Kind of expecting this.
Yep. They're
Did
actually
not,
expecting
did
it.
not see anything, though.
Because they saw the Slardar farming the mid lane like
Yeah.
a couple of maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds ago. So they are expecting this move from them. It's either that or they do Roshan. But when they see Wind
They
Ranger...
see two bottoms.
yeah, they saw Wind Ranger bottom, so it's not going to be Roshan.
Good map sense, but is it going to be good enough as Miracle may get caught out
Oh.
here? Aloha Dance in position. Blake,
Oh.
crush on 3. Kaboom! Quickly bringing them low. They're going to get the track off that first kill, and then they can go for more potentially. Miracle's going to try to man up defensive sleep, dodges the stun, or rather the nuke, and then they stun him again. Can they braid step up 3 seconds and counting? Miracle has the Requiem. He's not going to be allowed to get off long range power shot. Silent lives
my
with
God.
50 HP. Massive outplay there from Empire as they wipe out 3. And now might even be in position for a Roche soon.
Such a good individual play from the Bane there. He used the sleep to dodge one of the rays. That was really well played. But I think the SF also made an error there. Maybe the courier was delivering the mech. I wasn't pretty sure. He mech after the Brewmaster died. He would have actually saved the brew and the split would have gone off. And then the fight would have been actually different. I'm not sure, maybe the mech just arrived or he just didn't have the mech in time.
Yeah, I didn't. I was busy watching 3 heroes get crushed. Did not see exactly when it showed up. Now the split. Silent. He got a little greedy. Sticking around mid. He'll pay. Can they get 2 is the question. Wind Ranger.
Here's
Tossed up
Windrun.
in the air.
Here's Windrun.
And the boulder toss will come through. They can burn him. They can sprout him.
Power shot.
Power shot out. Keeps on running. Yoku, long range. Not enough. Boom! There's the clap. No tail answers back. Gets 2. And hunts for more. Great plays by the Brewmaster, though. Now he's in a bit deep, and there is a track affecting him. But the wall gets dropped. Resolution just trying to keep No Tail off his team for now. And Miracle rejoins the fight. So despite the losses in their own jungle, Monkey Business showed just how good their group up is. 4 heroes to mid. Jakiro just ratting away at the top lane. And they may get 2 towers for this. That top tower about to go down now. Monkey Business. Hey, lose fight, get 2 towers. Sounds like a game plan to me.
You say that, but I don't think they intended that. I don't think that was the plan.
Definitely wasn't the plan, but it was a great response. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of people would not have had No-Tail's confidence to just dive that. You see Windrunner at full health. Yeah, sure, you can maybe get the one
The thing
support
is
kill,
he-
but you want to get towers
The thing
with
is,
that
like,
split.
he understands that his hero is the strongest hero during primal speed, doing 10 to 15 minutes. Like, even earlier, or up to minute 20, Panda is like the strongest hero with the split. So he knows that he's really strong. He uses the advantage to actually secure as much kills, as much towers, as much map control for his team. So right now, Empire is going to fall back to the Roche because they realize Bruce split is down. But
No Radiant Vision of this, but they also see a lot of the
the
rest of the
lanes
map.
are really bad though, so it's going to be obvious if they are doing
Yeah,
the-
they already pinged it. They know.
Oh, double damage.
Still, though.
Sada would have wished he didn't left the Roche pit there.
They can always go back later. I actually think if they went there, then that would be very risky, though.
Yeah.
Because Monkey were already painting it. Like you said, all the lanes
There
are
was no
closed.
way you could have told the 60-minute room would be a DD and you'd be waiting there for Roshan. Okay, 60
Even if you expect that, though, do you really want to go in when tops push to the base,
Nah,
mids push
yeah,
past
no.
the river,
No, I'm just kidding.
bottoms at the river?
Of course, no way you go for it because top lane is just way too push. You have to
Yeah.
defend your lanes and maybe look for another timing to go for that Roshan play. So, it's understandable from Empire's position why they actually decided to go back, because it was just way too risky there.
Looks like Crit did need to reconnect, so back in the game now.
Yep, I think Monkey Business just going to wait for the next split. Maybe even go for Roche themselves. Do they have a medallion? I think their 5-man is really strong though. Maybe by that point, Dazzle would actually have a medallion complete and they would be able to just do the Roshan or just even push, because I think they need to group up so no one gets picked off by the bounty and the Slaughter. No one gives away track kills. You group up, you push, and you end the game.
What's the timer here for Monkey Business? How long do you think they have?
They're gonna look to try it on top lane.
Looking for resolution. He is surging though.
The
No
backup is
raises
coming.
from-
The backup is coming. They have to be careful.
No raises even attempted for Miracle, and
Radiant's middle tower
let's just let the Darkseer run away. Now, no fear. Moving into position, Yoku trying to get some vision here with the power shot, but they're poised in position to punish him. Liquid Fire, Ice Path.
Oh.
No, the 2-hero Shackle. And this buys a little time mid where Silent is doing some
He
split
got
push.
caught.
He still gets caught though. That's the split.
He's dead.
Yoku in deep. Windrun already committed. Ice Path coming through. They're going to throw him up in the air. No fear. Going for the TP out. He will at least make it home, salvaging a bit of the fight. Shackle is available, but he gets chain stunned by the Bruce split and goes down. Yoku. This will delay the Ags, though. He did buy 2 of the components.
This is really good play by Monkey Business. They are constantly grouping up. They know that they can't allow Empire to get any pick off. I think it's very reminiscent of all the recent games that Empire are playing. They always play this pick off style of Dota.
Yeah.
They try to group, split up and catch heroes and try to drag for late game. But most of their opponents have been playing all this type of push. There we go, the fight.
On to no fear. Remember, no Bruce split for this, but at the same time, no Wind Ranger either. Someone evens things out. 3 tracks already acquired, and Aloha Dance looking for additional. They're going to jump Miracle. The Shuriken bounces through. Quite a nice miniature nuke to the entire enemy team, and now raises, looking for the turnaround. The blink clap is there. No fear, though. Hangs on, backs off. Everybody healed up for now. And they still continue pursuit. Silent looking for that next blink initiation. Who's he going to jump on? It's Miracle. The Shackle arrives, catches up flight just as mounted for the grave. Can't get off in the back. The wall as well. Nature's Prophet bouncing through, trying to turn this Requiem. Negating some of the outgoing damage from Empire, but still in pursuit. Yoku, Shackle again. Shackle again. It's going to go. It actually doesn't connect. Looked like it would. And now working on Miracle. Power shot. Low. In danger. This is a track kill. They really can't afford to be giving this up. He turns. Tries for the double raise. Gets juked. Gets juked. Will die. And that is another track kill.
They overstayed.
Good hold.
They overstayed their welcome because they didn't have split. They couldn't have taken that fight. Empire realized once they had the Wind Ranger up or almost close to reviving, they just ran forward. They knew that once they caught them out, the fight is going to be their fight.
And now it's so scary to go high ground because
Yeah.
Darkseer just got his
It
Blink
was
Dagger.
a
Wind
dou-
Ranger
it
basically
was
has
a
her eggs.
double track kill. Both of the targets were tracked, so that was a really huge win. Like against Bounty Hunter, you don't want to give away a fight like that. Like 2 kills is still salvageable for them. If you lose a team fight, like 4 heroes dead or 5 heroes, you basically could lose the game out of one fight against BH.
Speaking of BH, this is a bold move by Aloha Dance. Fortunately for him,
oh my
no,
god, he got
no
caught.
gem, but he gets hit by the liquid fire. Ooh, living life on the edge.
I mean, if he died, that would have been so funny. Like Crit would be like, wow, bonus kill.
Easy.
So right now they have the Bruce split up. They need to use this to at least get the objective, Tower or Roshan. Or maybe a smoke play, like one of those few.
It's getting more dangerous to be on the offense, though.
I think they have to, right? They can't split up because if they split up, they give away a track kill. It's really bad for them.
Oh, I agree, but now the combo from Empire is much scarier.
They can still win a fight if they get the right jump and the Orchid on a key target. They have an Orchid on Prophet to actually silence the Dark
The
Side.
right jump might be coming the other way. Aloha Dance leads the charge. Empire smoked, not scouted by the Radiant.
Oh,
they
no.
get one track off. Only showing the Bounty Hunter. This isn't really a full giveaway for the gank. And then they go. The Blink Crush under the tower.
Too far,
Onto
though.
No Tail, but it's too far to go. And the power shot comes through. Clap is there. They turn this even through the track. The Brewmaster continues to fight into the enemy squad. No fear. Chilling on the high ground now. Looking to back off. Silent sprinting away. There's the follow-up stun. Slowly ticking out. Raze will finish him. Darkseer able to blink out.
They need to minimize casualties.
And the
here.
rest of Empire do scatter to the winds. Will they get anyone else? No fear, too late. So it's a Bruce split just for a Slardar, but it may lead to something more.
It's a carry Slara, so I think it's still a big thing. They can go for Roche now with the SF.
That Slardar up in 25. Tier 2 still alive.
Yeah,
It's
maybe,
going to be tough.
Maybe not. It's too soon.
Oh,
He's
come
reviving too soon.
Why? Trapped out, but then they try to turn on Yoku and they say, no, you're the one that's trapped, mister. Still the focus fire active, and man, he chunks fly down. Nice and quick there. Now backing off, waiting for the slide out respawn. A 2-hero shackle. That was
this might get really
that
bad.
was bad. Back wall onto no tail
Slada
as
is
well.
out. Slada is out. They need to get out.
He's coming. The fish is angry. He's
Oh
got
my
some
God. They're
mean
gonna
teeth.
lose so many
He
heroes.
needs money to pay for his dental work as Moon gets pounded by the focus fire. Byoka, it looks like he should be going down here. That's going to be at least one more kill. And now the rest of the squad in a headlong retreat. Slardar just charging in 1v2. He doesn't care about the brew. The Jakiro trying for the TP out. Sleep is going to prevent it. Silent
Oh
maybe
my
even
God.
looking for more kills. No, he'll just settle for crit, and they make sure this will be a
Oh.
5-hero track
Do you-
takedown.
Do you see what they did there? They were waiting for the
Yeah.
2 heroes to come in so everyone gets the track.
5-hero track.
Oh, that is bad. That is so bad. Once again, without the Brewmaster
Look
ultimate.
at that gold.
Once again, without the Brew ultimate, they can't fight. Like, they chose to chase too far. Like, what if the Slada had buyback there? They would have still lost that fight so badly. So
Slardar has gone for a Crimson Guard against the Prophet Treants and the
Nah.
Brew Split.
Brew Split is just useless now.
Yeah.
No damage.
Oh, you have the Immolate, that's it. But that thing dies fast to amp damage.
That thing is useless now for sure.
They're getting a bit too tanky.
Gem on the Bane, so they want to secure map control and try to rat as much as possible. Actually, they don't even need to rat now. Even with the Brew Split, they might still be able to win the fight if they get the right jump. But they still have to be very careful. The Brew Split could cause a lot of chaos in team fights, like disable the Bane, disable the Slada or the Wind Ranger. So, but I still feel like if they get the right jump, they can just win the fight. They need to
Moon
make sure
playing with a lot of danger here.
they still need to make sure that they take care of the Dazzle when they jump the Brew. That's about it. If they can do that, they'll be able to crush the Brewmaster from the fight, and they'll be able to win the fight easily.
So Monkey Business now, we're going to see them pushing out the lanes, kind of slowing down, losing that 5-man tempo that they started with. Now at 5k net worth, down 1,000 experience. They've lost all their advantage. It's slipping away, and the confidence grows. Empire 4-staff up on the Bounty Hunter. Looks like they may be making a move towards the top lane,
Radiant's middle
knowing
tower
that
is
that
under
Roche is down. There's really nothing Monkey can do aside from perhaps take a tier 2 bottom.
The 5-man team is looking for a trade. That is a sign of things,
trouble.
Yeah, that is a sign of things not going very well for them. They need to. I think they need to at least wait for maybe the Aegis to expire, then make a move after that. Right now, their options are really, really limited. They can't afford to split up because they'll get picked off. But at the same time, they need the farm to actually catch back up. So maybe someone has to take risks, farm at dangerous places to somewhat make up of it. Oh no, Empire is coming in.
Glyph was already committed for this. Miracle thinking about the Requiem. He does not have a BKB here. Has to be careful about getting chain stun. Blink Crush comes through. The back is there. Darkseer. No mana for the wall, though. He has the Arcane Boots. Maybe he can use it to get it off. He just surges away, pops the mech, continues to retreat. May end up going down for this. That would be a big kill, and it is.
That was
They lack the Bane, who's hoofing it back with a gem. But still, it's a Brewmaster split committed. Not sure if they can actually break the base now. And Yoku's looking to go back in, blinking forward, but it's right as they're all retreating.
That was still not optimal for them though.
Oh, well, this could be optimal. No, Silent's gonna play it safe.
Once again, they are trying to fight without everyone there. Maybe they overestimated their strength because they felt like they had Aegis. But the thing is, when you're TPing 3 heroes down, you don't have everyone set up in the positions. That's why they... actually, I think he cancelled his TP because when he was TPing, the Ice Path came in. So he was actually the first one to TP. That's why the Bane wasn't there. He cancelled his TP when he saw the Ice Path.
Yeah, he's also the gem carrier. You do not want to be giving that away to Monkey Business.
Yeah. So basically, after he cancelled his TP, everyone is like, you can't really go in anymore.
Looks like Moon may have been trying to snipe a courier.
The 5-man lineup is transitioning into the red lineup with the Prophet.
Gonna need some more items here.
Octarine
Little
core,
Octarine,
refresher.
little refresher. Spice things up a bit.
You said little. Those items are big items.
Not for nature's prophet, Lord of the gold. They will lose Aloha Dance. Nice
I'm-
pick off for Monkey,
I'm actually inclined to disagree. The Lord of the Gold is Alchemist.
but he's not here. Someone has to take his place.
So he got replaced this game. He didn't even buy
Yeah,
a
benched.
He didn't even buy a Midas, so no. Not a lot of gold for me, my friend.
Probably too late to go back for one, Winter, wouldn't you say?
No, but I think you can call him the Rod of the Goal. The Lord of the Goal if he has a Midas. I don't think he qualifies this game. He's
All
the
right,
Lord of the Rat.
Professor Winter says no.
PogChamp.
That's a shit.
So right now Aegis is I think Aegis is expiring in 30 seconds.
Soon, yeah.
Yep.
45.
So if they want to fight, they will be smoking soon. In about the same time the Aegis expires to look for a fight. They have a smoke on crit, so I guess that should be the next play for them. Oh, that board there might be their undoing if they actually smoke around there. They have a Dire has a very deep board in the jungle.
Yeah, it's going to get eyes on No-Tail now, but he has his own gem. So he will quickly deward. Thank you very much, Crit. That'll come in handy. Still, Empire are going to smoke, but they don't really know what they're walking into. This is a blind YOLO smoke up the hill. They'll make
If they get the jump on the Panda, they could just instantly win the fight. Where's the Dazzle? The
No-Tail does a buyback.
Dazzle. Okay, Dazzle is nearby.
And Empire aren't going to guess the right way. They head bottom. They're greeted by a Macropire. But already Crit. He's back.
Radiant's middle
So
tower
they're gonna
is under
smoke
attack.
soon, I guess. Do they want to?
Are they confident enough to do it?
Crawford is in a compromising position. Oh my god, he just TP'd down to that. He was gonna summon his treants and then he realized there were so many heroes there.
He sees the whole crew just slither by.
And the smoke will come.
No vision of this one, so it's Monkey's turn to get active on the map.
Yep. With the Roshan, sorry, not Roshan, with
They
the
do see
Aegis
two
down.
mid.
With the Aegis down, they need to find an excellent
They see
initiation.
3 mid, but Aloha Dance is in position to break this if he's just gonna head a bit north. Doesn't though. Monkey swinging around
If they
from
get
the hill.
if they get the use first on the Slada, this will be
This
big.
could be big. Blink claps there. Silent starting to sprint, but that's only going to increase the damage he's taking. He's quite slow. Oh, that Force Staff helping him out quite a bit. Resolution tried his best to keep him
Oh,
alive.
the Requiem is gonna
Can
come.
go for the counter initiation. The Blake vacuum is there. Miracle did not BKB, and now he's unable to get off the Requiem at the time desired. Silent will get hit by it. He's going to take out his anger on the Slardar. Finally will bring him down, but it wasn't as ugly as it could have been. Still, they lose the Slardar. They commit the wall. And Monkey, well, they had to use their Bruce Split for that.
One moment there, I thought that would have been a disaster because the SF was greedy. He didn't want to use his BKB, and I think he got stunned by the crush when he was channeling his Requiem. The timing there wasn't perfect enough for him to not use the BKB to cast.
Well, I
his
think he
Requiem.
also got vacuumed as he was casting
Oh,
it.
okay, he did.
And
Okay.
then I think he got crushed after that.
Okay.
It looked like it. But either way, did not get it off. So they get a deity rune now, Winter, but
Nah,
no
they
rush
need
yet.
they need to wait for next brew again. It's all about the brew split for them. They cannot take a fight without No Tail's ultimate.
Look at Empire. It feels like it's just all about the BKB for the Slardar. Like, he gets that item, and what does Monkey do about it?
Right click.
They,
with
they,
Shadow.
they ground sprout him. I feel like that's the only thing they
That's
can
why
do.
he's saving the Quelling Blade. Aha.
Very smart.
So smart.
I don't. What's he gonna drop for that though?
The wand. I think at this point the Quelling
Calling
Blade.
Blade's more important, you think?
Yeah, more important than the wand.
Yeah, Moon has been on point with those in the past, so wouldn't surprise me too much. Let's grab his point booster. Could very well be that Octarine. Is that like the build now?
I
do you
don't think he goes for any other item build. That's the build he goes for.
Do you think that's the profit build
Yeah,
now?
I think so. It's
Oh,
very
hello,
aggressive.
Moon. Silent just casually crushing creeps, but that's okay. They'll still get the lockdown on him. This is going to be a 3-hero grab. Everybody getting the track gold there.
And the smoke for Monkey. Because Panda ultimate is 3, 2, 1, up and going. But they don't have the profit. He has buyback to TP in. So that's the play they want to go for right now.
They're going to start it off by finding Yoku. Followed by an Ice Path raises. Oh, man, look at him melt. That was quick and that was dirty. Now No Fear, the next man down. That's a gem lost as well. The DD rune for Miracle. This is a timing for Monkey. They
they
want
can
to
push.
break into this base as soon as possible. They look for an additional grab with the scouting Wind Panda. Doesn't see the Bounty Hunter. Resolution just a bit out of range still. Buyback is available on Bane. No Wind Ranger for this fight, and the tower drops quickly. Monkey desperately trying to get that first lane of Rax before the hour grows too late. Now Slardar initiates, and in comes No Fear as well. Anybody goes right into the Ice Path BKB Requiem of Miracle. Deletes the Bane from the game. And that's immediately following a buyback, Winter. That's a dieback for him.
And Prophet didn't have to use his buyback to ensure his team wins the fight. So that was a really big swing for Monkey Business. Great usage of the Panda split. It felt like at the start it probably wouldn't have netted them too much, but at the end of the day they got the buyback, they got the tier 3 tower down, so it was well worth the Brewmaster ultimate there. Very good play by Monkey Business at the end. So the next thing is the Roshan, which is going to come up soon. Both teams would have their spells and ultimates up for the next coming fight, so we'll see who actually gets the upper hand. It would actually decide a lot about what will happen later. If they can actually get the Aegis on the SF, it will allow Monkey Business to actually siege the high ground. But if the Empire gets it, it's going to allow them to actually drag the game longer, which would be more favorable for them if it goes longer with the Slada Wind Ranger and the Bounty Hunter.
So looking at Monkey Business, like, do they still have quite a bit of time left, or are they really running short now?
But at the same time, I'm thinking even if it goes to super late game, they have this red Octarine called Aghanim's, so there's still,
even if they can't win a fight
Yeah, there's
necessarily,
still
they can always split push.
yeah, there's still another way, you know, there's always plan B for Monkey Business if their 5-man doesn't work out. Whereas for Empire, they have to keep getting pickoffs and drag the game until they have enough items to fight head-on against the Panda.
And their item progression is quite a bit slower than the top cores of Monkey Business, especially the Shadow Fiend. Still no MKB on Yoku. He's died quite a few times, actually. I think almost all of them to the Yules or the Brew Split.
Yeah, I think mostly to the Panda. He always like gets focused or gets cyclone up by the Panda and then focus down with Ice Path.
Last smoke here for Monkey Business for a couple of minutes, but they're using it to getting nice and close in the mid lane. Crit will start it off, gets the Yules off. This could be bad. Yoku in trouble. Does barely have the buyback, but no fear, will be the additional kill, and that hero out of the game for a long time. Already committed his buyback previously. So now Monkey can head towards top. Look for their first full lane of racks. Just like that.
They didn't use the Brew ultimate for this. Oh dear.
It's going to be hard to contest. You have the back wall. It is level 3, but still, is it really enough against the Brew Split? As well as a very strong, large and in charge Shadow Fiend who continues to work on your structures.
Oh,
there! Shackle! This could be the moment for Empire. They get the crush off as well. No tail. Locked down for now. Power shot coming through. Miracle able to back himself out of this. BKB still available. They commit the Brew Split. They get the first racks. Right around the time when the Prophet Octarine is about to complete. They need more. Yoku, he bought back for this. He's got to find additional kills. Working on Fly, but the turnaround may come from Shadow
Slada got
Fiend.
Cyclone, so I don't think they can actually make the chase happen right now. He needs to. They need
They're
the
trying. They are not going to give this one up that easily, as your Brewmaster will narrowly retreat. Blink Dagger available. Fly may get caught. Shackle again, not going to latch. Good jukes there by Fly. Still, Focus Fire finishes him off right before he can cast the Grave. And now they try crit. Do they go for more? TP comes in from the Nature's Prophet. He will cancel it. Continues pushing bottom. But you mentioned Octarine, and my friend, it is ready now. Moon is entering rat mode. And they're up a lane of racks. This is becoming more of your dream scenario for Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, when you're one side of racks down against Prophet, good luck. Octarine, Aghanim's. And their heroes don't really push the lanes very quick because they have a lot of single target. And Wind Ranger doesn't have like a Maelstrom to push. It's all damage, you know. Single target damage. So I think they're gonna struggle a lot against the Octarine Prophet.
They want to fight while the Brew splits down, but do Monkey mind that? They're just going to initiate Miracles and MKB now. Fresh and shiny, newly delivered. They get up a huge combo from Crit in the middle of the pit. That causes Yoku to drop. He runs into Roche, who also has no mercy. Then Miracle's going to steal the Aegis as well as the Roche kill. 2 more dead. That's a dieback on your Wind Ranger as well. Empire crumbling in the clutch. And Monkey Business making all the plays. Now they dust Aloha Dance. They'll find him with the Yules. This could be the second lane of Rex and possibly just the end. Off with his head. The Nunchuck from No Tail finishes the job. And Monkey, it looked like this game might have started to slip away from the Winter, but they've stayed poised under pressure, had 1 or 2 good fights, and now it looks to be theirs.
Yeah, they played a very, very good game overall. Even though they made a few mistakes, they overextended, they got caught by the bounty. But overall, they utilized the Panda split very well. The Jakiro Ice Path use combination as well. They understood when are the timings they had. They got a gem. They controlled the map. So that was just overall really good play from them as a team, as a unit.
Too many pickoffs, too many deaths. They didn't get the farm they needed on the side of Empire, and God, they really would have loved to have that Slardar BKB and the Windranger MKB a
Yeah.
bit earlier this
You know,
game.
I think this game would have been much faster over. Like, it would have been over much faster if they didn't give away all those pickoffs. I felt like Monkey Business had a really solid strategy this game
And it actually showed it goes a lot later than what you initially might
Yep.
think.
because of the Prophet Octane.
Moon did a good job of getting his farm. Shackle will connect, but already Mega Creep secured, so this one's mostly just for the final scoreline as Miracle's Grave. No-Tail blinking, clapping forward onto Yoku. The quick crit ends him, and now they look for Son as well. Back wall, that's on 5, I believe. Or at least 4, no. The Nature's Prophet off, just ending the game.
Too little, too late, my friend.
But it is too little, too late. Fly will die. They'll lose their Aegis. But Empire going to be trailing Winter. They'll be down 0-1 in the best of 3.
I think you can look back at this game. I think Empire, if you're Empire, it's like what actually that they did wrong mostly. They had a really good start, 0-0 kill score. The ward gave them a 1500 gold lead. The ward, the block. They blocked the pull cam and it granted them 1500 gold lead at the start. But when the team fight comes, obviously their lineup is not going to be able to deal with the fireman very well early on. But they got a few key pickoffs, and I think the thing that hurt them the most was the few times where Yoki got caught by Monkey Business because Power Shot was their
What do you
biggest
attribute that
weapon.
to? Was that just poor positioning, lack of proper vision? Why do you think he got caught?
I
so
think
much?
sometimes when this sort of thing happen, like it's smoke, right? So it's very hard to blame the player. They had wards up, but it was smoke. So
Mhm.
it's not his fault. It was just maybe Monkey Business just understanding what they needed to do. Because you have to understand when they have the Brewmaster ulti up, they are going to smoke. They're going to try and place wards. They're going to look for a fight. So when you don't see people on the map, you only see Moonmeanders on the map. You know what's going on. You know, it's like seeing a Spectre on the map. Okay, something's up. So it's like the same thing. They had to either use the Bounty Hunter to stand around areas to break the smoke. So even if you die, you lose the support, you don't lose the core. Like someone had to be there. I think Bounty Hunter is the more likely candidate that you say that you should be the one standing around the trees trying to reveal the smoke and saving your carry. Maybe he should be the one doing it.
Well, he wasn't this game, guys, and now Empire trailing 0-1 in the best of 3. Can they bounce back? Can they strike back? Or will this be a 2-0 favoring Monkey Business? We'll find out after a quick break. You're watching the Summit for Europe. Stick around.